Oh, why, hello there. Welcome back to my new series, Build With Me. Last time I made this amazing music store, which feel free to comment down below or on the post that I just made on the channel what you think it should be called. I really, really want to see what people have suggested or brainstormed, you know? So today I'm thinking maybe we do a little coffee shop or like a cafe type thing. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but I'm not sure where I should do it. I got I got a lot of places I could. Um, the Green Isles is another touristy spot, so maybe I should put it over there, but I'm not sure where I might be able to. The building area is kind of off. I'd have to do a lot of terraforming, and I don't think people want to watch an entire video of terraforming. So I already have one in Roan, so maybe I'll go to Quincy City, which isn't much of a city. It's more just the name, but it's got a nice area. God, I hate that heart so much. I hate this building so much. I made it, so I can talk shit about it, but I absolutely hate it. I was trying to make a cool sign, and then I was like, man, these like bits are just not working. So I made like this little like toy shop. What do I call it? Oh, the toy house. And like it looks cute inside. I love the inside. I love the little like wallpaper. I think it looks really cute. I hate the sign for it. So I do want to change that, but I don't know what to do. I also love the roof. I don't know, I think it's really cute looking, but I hate this. I don't know why I did that. And I tried to make it look good. But I'm thinking coffee shop. Could have put it next to these apartments where new players would be living. Let's see, what we got over here? Uh Over here might be good because like there's the library and also a school. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put it right here. Yeah, why not? I think this might be just enough space. I will have to fix this a little bit though, so I'm just gonna to get in here and there we go. Oh, I have no game audio. When I start playing BioShock later, I have to edit my audio settings for my headset. I forgot last night, me and my friends were playing Monopoly, and oh boy. If you know anything about Monopoly, you know that those games can last hours, sometimes days. And you better believe we are no exception to having like 4 hour long games. Oh, we just keep going back and forth and making stupid shitty deals and just fun little ploys and oh, we were doing that one setting where like you have to auction off all like properties and whatnot. So like that was such a fucking fiasco where we're all just like bidding, making it exceptionally high just to leave it on one person. Like, or it was terrible. It was awful. But you know what? We had a lot of fun just fucking around as friends. You know. As you do. All right. Let's get this hill looking better. I know there's probably easier ways to terraform and, get areas looking the way you want, but I feel like if you do it by hand, it's less cleanup, you know? Like I'm getting it exactly in the shape I want without having to worry about like, oh cool, no, I gotta worry about this excess thing, or oh man, this edge is too weird, or like I can make it look a whole lot more natural this way. There we go. Oops. Here we go. Perfect. Awesome. Go. All right. I'm probably just gonna fast forward to being done with this, and I'll see you guys when the speed is done. I'll probably have like a voiceover or something. Yeah. Yeah, editing me. Put in something, some very entertaining commentary here, and make it super snappy with music and bravado and maybe a whole musical number or something. I don't know. Just to do something. Oh, you want entertainment recording me? Oh, you want to put all of that effort onto me editing you? Oh, no, 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 sweetheart. Oh, no. You ain't getting any of that from me. You don't pay me enough. Okay, sweet. Got all terraformed. And, do I get rid of this layer or do I leave it? Oh, decisions. I think I will get rid of it. Alrighty. Oh. So I don't know. Oh, fuck. I forgot I just kind of covered up a shit. You know what? Fine. I totally. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, well, we'll just leave it like this. This is perfect. It's perfect this way. If anyone tries to say otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about when it comes to builds, clearly. Yeah, this is great. Um, totally wanted this to happen this way. Yeah. Do you guys believe me? Please tell me you guys believe me. Yeah, yeah. I'm convincing enough. I mean, genuine enough. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have some fun. Here we go. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of my remote. That's my fast travel, and I do like it. All right, let's get some buckets. Need some hella buckets. Here we go. Awesome. There we go. Oh, and if you saw that last BioShock video, uh, where I had like one of my friends invite me to some Xbox Live parties like mid recording. That was them trying to get me to play Monopoly last night. So that was fun to immediately finish recording, editing, and uploading to just jump straight into Monopoly and have such a wonderful time. Oh boy. It really is the game that ends friendships. Same with Mario Party. Like if you've ever played Mario Party with your best friends, you know. You fucking know just how quick alliances and friendships are made and destroyed in those games. Oh my god. There is no There is no way to stop it. Okay. So, a coffee shop. So I'm thinking cute, definitely not the sort of like modern minimalistic look that most coffee shops have now. I want it to have this cozy, comforting vibe to it. I'm not sure what I should use. I've never seen the shell stone before, so I kind of want to look at it. Okay. Okay. Can I see it in day? It's okay. I kind of like it, but it's a little sterile. Hmm. Could totally just make it out of anthill. Yeah, come on in. I promise they don't bite, you know? They're cool. Swear. Swearsies. All right. All right. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure what I want to make it out of. Or how I want to. What kind of theming should I use? I kind of want to do like a naturey thing where it's like kind of tree-ish. I could just build a tree and make a coffee shop inside it or like within its canopy as well. That might be a little long, but you know what? I always did like making trees. I actually have a tree built in this town too. I'll go over and show it. We'll do mangrove. Yeah, I think it's a nice pretty red. But yeah, this tree right here, I built. I had a lot of fun making it. Um, I turned it into an apothecary. So you can just come in here and just lay down on the bed and have the potion master, you know, whip up whatever he needs to in here and heal you of whatever ailments you may have. But yeah, I like building trees. I showed some of my other trees in the other video, so yeah, maybe we'll do another tree. Fuck it. I like trees. You know, if that one kid likes turtles, I like trees. And I say kid very lightly because they're fucking my age. So, you know, that's always cool. Do I want to do azalea? I do like the azalea. Yeah, we'll do those as the leaves. Okay, so I want to start with this. Should probably start with like a base, but not sure where to start with it. We'll start here, I guess. Yeah, okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay, now from here, just as needed. Okay, here we go. All right. So, getting a tree. We're getting tree-ish. We're definitely getting tree-ish. Okay, so I'll make sure all the logs are uniform later. Okay, so let's build up the foundation. I've never really made too many fat trees. A lot of my trees are very small. There's only one that you can actually go into. I should probably look at that guy for referencing, but it's a bit far. Hang on. Let me go check out the Tree of Knowledge. I think that's what I called it, the Tree of Knowledge, because it's a library. It's a tree that's also a library. Yeah, the Tree of Knowledge. And it's very small, very cramped. So I'm obviously making something slightly bigger than this. But I do want to do a lot of the similar things, so like the glow lichen and the glow berries and whatnot. Probably use some firefly jars and this moss and all that. But okay. I'm kind of looking at its base. Okay. It doesn't look good, but I'm looking at it in detail, but altogether it looks like a fucking tree. Looks like a really good tree, actually. Holy shit. Let me just toot my own horn real quick. Okay, okay. I got a good idea. I got a good idea. Alright. Also, I hope just seeing little snippets of this world has really shown just how much there is to see. And just knowing that each and every single one of these houses is also decorated. Like, they all have things in it. Paintings and candles and, oh, this one's a bathroom. Like, look at that. And that's for every house you can do that in. And that's my whole attention to detail. If you're gonna make something, complete it, Like, you gotta complete it. I guess these are like my cheapest builds because they're literally apartment units where I build like a little kitchen and then that's it. I mean, these ones are studios, so it's not even like more rooms. But I did do one for like the landlord. So if someone does want to own this building and rent it out to people, they can live in this a little apartment. And this is like a little demo for it, of what you could expect people to do. But yeah, like I'm all about, if you're gonna build something, do something. Which is why I'm very upset that I did this, where I made this cool little tower, but I don't know what the fuck to put in it. I was thinking maybe I'd make it into like a furniture store. Then I was like, no, that's a little weird. And then I was like, oh, I could just make it into like an office building. But then I'm like, that's boring as shit. Just filling it with cubicles and whatnot. Like, no, fuck that. So I was like, no, I don't like that idea. So if you have ideas for a giant glass skyscraper that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 floors, let me know. There's always room to add more floors too, because it's just basically make interesting pattern with glass and then alternate andesite and quartz. Every floor has a different pattern, which I think is kind of fun. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do with that. So if you have suggestions, let me know. And then what I should also name this cafe. And I swear, if someone says Rainforest Cafe, because I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm also still like, come on, like a little something different. There's no animatronic animals in here. It's also not a failing franchise that's disappearing across the country. Like, it's just a tree. Leave the tree alone. Okay, so we're here. I should probably do it way fucking taller. Ugh. I'm realizing the implications of this is a little weird. So maybe I'll just downsize it a little bit. This is the building process. You guys are seeing the whole gear works here. All right, like this is shit that I used to do when I was just building on this world for fun in high school, and elementary school and middle school. And now that I'm in my 20s, I never stopped building on this world, even when everyone else did. So I've gotten some people in like the past like year or two, like got a couple here and there. Had a few like dedicated people, and then they started doing enough stuff to where I'm like, hey man, like this is ruining the charm of my world. And they also didn't run it by me either. They just decided, hey, I'm just gonna do this big thing. I hope you're cool with it. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, what? And then when they do it, they didn't even do it like fully. So I'm like, cool, you just leave this like kind of half finished. All right. It is what it is. All right, let's do smaller. So figure if it's smaller, I can make it look more tree-ish. How the fuck does B-double-O do it? He was my inspiration for making trees way back when I first started doing them. Because I'm like, oh, his trees always look so cool. Like he always makes them look so nice. And then I'm just, I don't know. I try and I'm like, no, that doesn't look right. But then after a while, they start kind of looking right, but I still don't see fully normal tree. Okay. So I'm doing basically the initial layer, and then I'm going, to make the trunks, or like, guess this is the trunk, and then I'm going to start making the limbs and whatnot, and, build them out everywhere. And then I'm going to go back and do like the roots and the extra details and get rid of some of this base type look to it and make it more, like a tree. But that will take a sec. It's all in steps. All in steps. Okay, I think this might be tall enough to start flaring inward. Here we go. Okay. All right. And then break those. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, I do hope you guys are liking this new little series. I've been feeling kind of burned out on survival Minecraft. I'm sure you guys know about the whole 2-week Minecraft binge thing, where you just play Minecraft survival for like a couple weeks or so, and then you're like, okay, I've played enough. And I hate that I get that way, but it happens. It's the same with like Call of Duty Zombies for me. Like I love it, but God, I get pretty fucking tired of it after a while, and then I just don't play it. And then I come back, and then I do some more Easter eggs, and then get bored and tired of it again. Though it was cool going back through and playing Origins with some of my friends on Black Ops 2, and then we were just doing the Easter egg just for fun, and then realizing, oh shit, one of our friends hasn't done this yet? What? he's our age and he didn't do this back when Black Ops 2 was like the game. Like that's crazy, you know? So just seeing him get that achievement, it was like, oh man, that's fucking sick. Let's go. Alrighty. And then we'll do this branch. Going this way. Oops. And alrighty. Awesome. I know it looks awful right now. It's all a part of the process, trust me. It'll get there. It'll start looking much more tree-ish. I've done this enough to know the process. It's awful. Like I hate looking at this too, trust me. I'm watching it and I'm like, nope, this isn't gonna look like a tree. I might as well just give up now. No, it will. I promise. It will. It just takes a second. It just takes a second to get there. Go, and then do this guy. Also, sorry if you hear some beeping in the background. Laundry day, aka twice a week. But you know, laundry, it's so fun. We all love doing it, don't we? Oh man, I love laundry so much. Ooh, it's my favorite. No, it's really not that bad. I mean, we're fortunate enough to have gotten a washer and dryer on Facebook Marketplace for 150 bucks, and we also rent an apartment that has hookups. So we were able to, not that kind of hookups, by the way. I saw those looks where you're like, hold on, what? Those exist? No, 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 but it's like like the little things in the wall so that you can, fill a washer with water and have it, you know, properly drain out of the building and whatnot. Uh, those types of hookups. So if you have your own washer and dryer, you can, install them in the apartment, or you can get your own washer and dryer to put in the apartment. But yeah, this fucking apartment complex, their public washers and dryers were literally two for an entire complex of over like 1,000 something units. It's just two, only two washers and two dryers. Like it was insane. Like we would go to do it at like 2 in the morning because we were like, okay, cool, no one will be here. But there'd still be people's fucking clothes in them. Someone put like those like washer beads into the dryer and like ruined one of the fucking dryers, and we're like, cool, awesome. So glad we have considerate tenants in this place too. It's so nice. So like we had to spend like 30 minutes just scraping fucking wax off of one of the like dryer filters so that we could just do laundry. We had waited too long because when you have to go and make a whole thing out of doing laundry, you kind of procrastinated a little bit. So we had like 3 weeks worth of clothes that we needed to wash and dry. We were like, please, we just want to do this. We made like a whole complaint to the apartment complex. Never heard anything. So that was fun. But, I'm sure they get plenty of mail about bullshit every day, so can't really blame them for ignoring us. Ugh. I don't even know if they ever fixed those washers and dryers either. We like pretty quickly after that, we're like, nope, you know what? We're getting a fucking washer and dryer. So saved up and did that. And boy, was it worth. Okay, so now I gotta make this look more natural and a part of the tree. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oop. We'll do that. And we'll get rid of that. I don't like it yet, but it's all a part of the process. All a part of the process. You know, if you think you're bad at building, you're just part of the way through the process. Don't worry. Just keep going through it. Just keep pushing through. Just keep making, and then it'll all come together. I promise you. These are the keys to building in Minecraft. You just patiently work it out. And then boom, it just works. It just works. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, it looks a little better already. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm getting some roots over here. I'm getting some fucking roots over here. You just check it out. Okay, okay. Do that. You see, you just work it out. And it comes to you. Don't worry. It just starts working. Actually, I'm thinking there instead. Yeah, okay. Uh, hmm. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. And then I just boop, 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 boom. Man, it's kind of encroaching on this poor apartment complex. One big storm and this whole place is fucked. But hey, that's what they get for building next to this giant tree that definitely was here before that building was placed there, you know. obviously. Okay. So I'm thinking this. All right, hear me out. What if it's like this? Okay. Have to have a door eventually anyway. Thinking. You know, maybe I won't make these logs super uniform. I think it's alternating textures might add more depth and feel towards this stuff. And no, I did not say flint and steel. I said depth and feel. I'm not making a Minecraft movie reference, I promise, guys. I've never seen it. I wanted to go see it, but, you know, time just didn't work out. So I didn't. And do I regret it? Not really. From just the way the community has reacted to it, I don't really regret it. I kind of hate the way everyone kind of treated that movie. Was just, oh yeah, let's just make a huge mess for minimum wage workers. And yeah, let's just be obnoxious and awful people to those types of people. Yeah, that's so nice and awesome of us. We're so cool. Aren't we so cool? It's like, no, you're a fucking asshole. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, he said one mob in the fucking game? Cool. Wow. That's incredible, guys. Wow, it really is comedic genius at work, you know? And it's just it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I hate it so much. Especially when like what about the spider jockey, huh? The first jockey added to the game? You know what why isn't that the meme, huh? I'm hurt. Them skeletons and spiders out there are hurt. All right? Now that's the jockey I remember. And then also a chicken jockey ain't even the fucking worst jockey that a fucking zombie fucking baby zombie could have, you know? Like I've had a baby zombie chase me on a fucking cow before. And then after I killed the cow, he jumped on a cat in that village and then started chasing after me on a fucking cat. Like that was incredible. That was awful because I'm like, no, I don't want to kill the cat. So instead, just let him out into the sun, you know, and so he just burned to death, and then the cat went back to just vibing. But I was like, what the fuck? They can just do that? They can just ride whatever the fuck they want? You know, but like, oh yeah, I've seen chicken jockeys spawn naturally, you know, like they're cool and all, but like, come on, cow jockey. Like let's get with the times, people. I want to start that, all right? We gonna start on cow jockeys at this point, and just how great that is. All right, all right. It's coming together. It's coming together. You know, better together than alone, right? Am I right, guys? You know, I heard there's some single moms in my area that would be willing to do that. So, I mean, better with someone than alone, right? Oh, oh God. No, am I kidding? I got a lovely boyfriend and I love him so much. And he supports me in this, and I couldn't have asked for anything more, honestly. It blows my mind that he puts up with my cringe. It really does. But that is love, I suppose, right? putting up with each other's cringe. Alright, alright. I think this is coming together. Let's do some more up here. Some more. Let me get rid of that and that. And oh, look, a squatter has come by to check it out. What's up, man? How you doing? What you got? Ah, you're willing to buy a couch off me? A table? Some fucking wallpaper? You're willing to sell me a ukulele? You know, ukulele's got a bad rap here on YouTube. I don't think you can be selling those here, man. I'm sorry. You're not gonna get much business. One person ruined it all. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe someone will buy it though. You know, keep trying. Ooh, he's not selling that ukulele. Let's all be real with ourselves here. He's fucked. Yeah, let's do some of that. Yeah, make it look a little cooler. A little of that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's start getting some leaves in. Now, how I do leaves is a little weird. I try not to do the bottom yet. I just kind of like build some along the tops and around some of the sides. And then I work down. And I'll usually make my leaves a little long and like you'll see. You'll see. It'll all come together. Okay, and then I'll stop there because it's getting too close to the base of the tree. Oh, I think the azalea leaves was a good choice. Also, hope you guys don't mind the daylight cycle. It just gives me a better better way to see all my builds at like every angle. It reminds me to put in lights. You know, it just helps with a lot of that stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I want some of this to come down, but I don't want it to come down there. And I'll cover that tip. Just the tip, though. Only the tip is getting covered. Editing me, I swear to God, if you put something like that sounded weird, bro, or something like that on the screen after saying that, I'm never talking to you again. Even if you are me, I'm never talking to you again. I know you want to make the joke, but don't do it, please. I beg. Oh wait, now they're fucking yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm giving my editing self way too much fucking fuel for jokes at my expense, of course. Because when wouldn't they? All right. See, look, like that's coming together. It's coming. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. I'll do that one just a little longer. Boom. Beautiful. All right, now to just do that for the rest of them. And then sprinkle in some flowers, you know, the flowering azaleas, as necessary. But yeah, this is pretty much a fucking tree, you know? Like this is how you make them. And I always have people come on this world and always say like, I don't believe that you made that tree, Like I'm sure someone else did. And I'm like, no man, I built it. I wouldn't take credit for a build I didn't do. Like, hang on. There has to be a build from someone else in this town. There has to be. Let me look, let me look. Look. Oh no. Oh, this. Here we go. This fortress. I did not build this fortress. Someone was building it and then they just left part way through building it. And I've always thought about maybe finishing it, but I don't know. They looked like they had a nice vision, but I kind of wish they had continued it, but they just left, stopped making it. Um and yeah, I know it took me a while to find a build that I didn't make. I made all of these, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately. I don't know, however you want to see it. But I've built a lot. Uh, Most recent was probably this guy in this town, and then right after it'll be this lovely building. That you can yeah, you can infer what that's about and what the inside might look like. I think I might get demonetized if I show that. So, maybe on like a live stream, I could show the world and go into more detail about those types of builds because there's one in each town at least. Mushville's got the most because Mushville was the first world. It's on the Xbox 360, they only gave you one map, like you just had the one map to build on. And I unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, got a tundra. So it was just a lot of flat, barren nothingness that just happens to have snow. So I ran with that, I was like, fuck it, it's cool. I'll make it work. And boy did I. Boy did I. And who knows, maybe if I show off some builds on in Mushville, maybe someone will see it and be like, "Yo, when I was like 8 years old, I joined this random world and I built that. Like that is my house I built." And I will happily put their credit, like put their little name down or whatever they want to be called on that build because I'm like, "Hey, you built that. Yeah, you can have credit for it. Duh. It's yours. It's my world, but that is your creation, my guy. Like, please, be proud." Ugh. And like I look at some of my old builds and I'm like, man, that shit is ugly. Like I hate that so much. Why did I make that? But then I think back to like, well, they only had X amount of blocks until they added more. And like this was even made before jungle trees were added to the game. So like, just think about the number of wood types there were. Shit, you couldn't even lay logs sideways. So like, like there was just so many limitations to how you could build and what you could build with. And then decoration wise, oh, it was even more limiting, So like I look at those old builds and I'm like, man, they are ugly. But then I also think back to, well, there was a time for that, When like you are 10 years old and that is what it is. You were 10 years old in 2012? Yeah. Like there's fucking horses weren't even added yet at that point. Fucking A. Hell, the end was new in like 2011. Like, fuck. It's crazy just how different Minecraft is now, How much the vibes have changed. But, it is what it is. I appreciate my old shit and I appreciate my old builds and I've always wanted to do certain things and then realized I couldn't. And then suddenly an update came out and then I could. So, like, I'm not saying my creativity wasn't ever there. It just couldn't be where I wanted it to be for a long time, And that's kind of how it is for a lot of things. Sometimes you just gotta wait and then the time to strike comes. And then boom, suddenly while that iron is hot, you can make some shit work. Kind of like this YouTube thing I'm doing. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I used to watch like PewDiePie and Markiplier and I His Cupquake and Sky Does Minecraft. Whew, a name you probably don't want to hear. But, it is what it is. He wasn't outed for shit back then, at least not publicly. And, stopped watching him after a while. But, there's just, I've always wanted to do this. And I finally got the resources and the time to do it. And I couldn't be happier. Because I wanted this for a while. I really love it. And, I don't expect to make like big or anything, but like maybe like, a couple bucks on like a video or something would be super cool. I don't know. Or just, hearing someone bring up my name in like a stream or something, like that'd be fucking cool. I don't know. But I'm not expecting any of that because that's just unrealistic, Like what kind of weird fantasy world do I think I'm living in? But I don't know. I want to see where this takes me. I want to enjoy the ride while I'm on it? Which is very ironic coming from me because I absolutely hate roller coasters and fast speeds. Like I hate when I don't know how to drive yet, but when my boyfriend is just driving down the interstate, like he's just chilling. He's done this a million times, and I'm like gripping my seat, like, oh my god, we're going so fast. It's only 70 miles per hour. But I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. Oh, yeah, I'm one of those that will like black out on like a high speed coaster and will definitely be shaking and jittering for like the rest of the day after. Oh man. I mean, shit, I don't even like super fast water slides either. Like, oh my god, fuck that. Ugh. I mean, not like there's a water park in my state that isn't blistering cold to where like I can't even enjoy it with my health conditions. So, that's always fun. Where it's just, oh man, I love swimming, but I can't do it here. Not here. Ugh. That's life. TLDR, that's life. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna end up breaking some leaves, adjusting shit around, as I see fit as well. But so far, this is coming together pretty well. I'm thinking, at least. You guys can always tell me otherwise in the comments. Plus, don't forget to name these builds. I'm trying to include you guys in this process, because you're building with me. And even if you're building your own thing, like I want to include you in what I'm doing too. You guys are here, and I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the support, even if it's just the little things, like just saying hi or just watching. Like it really means a lot. Here we go. All right. Alrighty. Actually, read that. Yeah, that looks all right. It doesn't have to look perfect, like it's a tree, so it's gonna have some variation of its own uh leaves, like it's not gonna be, oh, it's perfectly trimmed and idealistic. No, it's supposed to be a living organic thing. It's not gonna be perfect and idealistic and photo ready, as they'd say. Like it's a tree. It's a fucking tree. What do you want from me? It grew this way, okay? Yes, I know I'm building it, but it grew this way, all right? Like we going with that head canon that this tree is naturally occurring and someone decided to fucking hollow out its insides and make it into a cafe, all right? That is the headcanon that we're working with. Now, do I believe that's a very realistic headcanon? Oh, fuck no. But it's the headcanon that we're working with, all right? God, I'm so antagonistic today. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm just starting fights left and right. What the heck? Alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. How close are we to? Not very, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see if I can speed run this tree placement. These leaves. Ooh, speed run, speed run. Come on, gotta shave off some seconds, you know. Utilize that exploit. No, I'm trying to see if I can get this video to like a similar length as the last one, but you know, I'm not holding my breath. I don't even know if that's even possible. So we'll see what can be done. Here we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. I think this is coming along. I think this is coming along well. Am I gonna say fantastic? No, but you know what? It's fucking coming along. And you know what? That's the most you can ask for sometimes, you know? It's just for it to come together. And if any of you got the Beatles song stuck in your head, just like I did right in that moment, tell me all about it. I want to hear it. Because I get that shit all the time. Where someone will say something and then I'm like, oh, that's a lyric in a song. And then I like start thinking about the song and then it never stops. Or just someone says something in a tone and it's kind of like a sing-songy or like follows just like a slight melody to a song. Like fucking last night, I joined one of my friends' Minecraft worlds and someone said something and then I just could not get Stacy's mom out of my head. And then I mentioned it and then suddenly they're all like humming the tune from time to time and they're like, God damn it, Ender. The fuck? Why did you do this to us? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I had it in my head. My bad. Uh, but yeah, I love those little like auditory viruses. I like to call them auditory viruses, where it just infects you with like a song, and then you're like, God damn it! Now I gotta fucking deal with this annoying shit ringing in my head now for hours, maybe days. Who the fuck knows when it'll stop? It's usually when you kind of stop forgetting about it or get too hyper focused on something else, and then it'll come back though. Don't worry, it'll always come back. It's just like fucking William Afton from FNAF. Never stops coming back. Which that's a movie I may see, the second one. Because like I didn't mind the first FNAF. I just thought it was funny that they had Shaggy from the live action Scooby-Doo movies as William Afton. Like I was like, no fucking way. No way. They got Shaggy, the mortal god, to play an immortal god. It's like there's no way. They're aware with this, you know? They were very aware of the memes, so they were like, oh yes, the immortal god Shaggy shall play in another dude who just never seems to die as well. It's just, ugh. It's too good. It's too fucking good. And those who don't know about the whole Shaggy as a god, just watch like any 4 hour long video about it and you'll be caught up, pretty much. I'm sure there's at least one video essay that's that length on this website. But I have a feeling a lot of you already know about it. So, you know. it was pretty big, especially when like multiverses came out. Like, oh man, everyone was talking about Shaggy being a god because he was like one of the most broken characters in that game came out. Which, for those who don't know, multiverses, for more context, multiverses was Warner Bros. Version of Smash Bros. Pretty much, like the Nintendo game, Super Smash Bros. Or instead of playing as like Mario and his super cool brother Luigi, uh, you play as Shaggy or Velma or like Batman from like some of the animated series and shit. And then like I thought the game was getting canceled, but then I guess they brought it back and now they're adding more characters again. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that game, but I played a little bit when it came out. I was never a super big Smash fan. I'm not a huge fighter game person. I'm not all about, oh, we gotta figure out all the perfect combos for this character. Like, eh. I've played Mortal Kombat, duh. I used to play Kombat 2 on like the PlayStation 2 with my older brother when I was like a kid, and he'd always beat my ass. But that is a 6-year age gap, so I mean, I would hope he was beating my ass. It would have been very unfortunate for him if he wasn't. Um, but I always played Katana. I knew her combos okay-ish. Obviously with new games, they always change shit up and remove abilities, add abilities, change outfits, add in new combos or whatever. So I don't really follow all that shit, but I used to play Katana way back when. Back before they, changed the story like 18 times and then settled on something new. No diss to that, like that happens. I understand with a game that long in its lifespan, it kind of had to make some differences and change some story and change some characters and then add new dynamics and, you know, add some nuance and whatnot. Like this character was evil, but they were evil for this reason. But now that this person's dead, they don't have to be evil anymore. So they're trying to find good or whatever. There's adding arcs and shit, and that's cool. I like that. I appreciate shit, is Mortal Kombat made by Capcom? Shit, I think it is. I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Hold on. I have to look this up and fact check myself in video. All right. NetherRealm Studios. Oh, it was originally made by Midway Games. Okay. So I was very wrong. Very confidently wrong. But hey, you know what? Corrected myself. Call me an idiot in the comments, and I'm sure you already did when I asked that question. So, I appreciate you guys for keeping me on my toes and making sure I'm saying right shit and not sounding like a total dumbass and tool. So I really appreciate that. So thank you guys for telling me just how wrong I was right before I proved myself wrong. Oh man, I love the internet. It's so great. You can have a million people call you the N word in 1 millisecond, but they don't mean it. No one ever means fucking anything on the internet, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Because there's some people who do say what they mean, and then they're immediately like called like the most insane insult by some dude named like Doctor Punish Me Daddy or some shit like that. And it's like, oh, I love this fucking internet shit. Okay. I kind of hate some of the leaves, so I'm gonna fix some of it, I'm gonna get in here and fix some of this. Yeah, that. Okay. I think that's good. Honestly, kind of hate this tree's shape, but it's still, I don't know, tree-ish. I think I want to do something like this, actually. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. Do I hate this? Kinda. Am I vibing with it? Kinda. I don't like that I'm vibing with it though. I was like, that's the part that I don't like. That I'm kinda digging this. And I don't think I should. Uh, it's a little better. Um, you know, I think it's alright. I think it's okay. Now to just sprinkle some flowering leaves in here periodically. I'll do there, and fucking here, and why not there, and fuck it, that spot looks good. There looks fine. There, why not? Fuck it. True, sure. Yeah, yeah, that one looks fine. This is my truest creative spark here is just doing this. Just kind of throwing it wherever it fucking feel like it. Oh, yep, my cursor landed there. Let's do that. Oh, oop, let's do there. Boom. And you know what? Fuck it. That's a good spot too. Ooh, let's get right here. Oh, and why not? Right there. Because I'm feeling fancy, let's do there too. Let's do there. Yeah, sure. Right there. Oop, happen to look there. Oh, you thought you could void that. Nope. Getting flowered. Get flowered. Get flowered. Oh, and yes, I usually do build this unhingedly. Um, there's a reason why I have gentlemen clubs in this world. I build very, very chaotically. Uh, I mean, shit. I got a great example of just how chaotic I am here. When copper was added, I was like, oh man, that's so cool. Let me make this house. We just make this crazy ass house with this like swirly ass roof. Like for no reason. Just because I could. You know, it's not even like that spacious of a house. It's not that crazy of decorating, you know? You know, like it's got this cool little like shelf, which is just basically a stair with a slab against like the backside so you can like place stuff on it. And it's just that in alternating patterns up. So if you want to make a cool shelf like that, that's how. It's very simple, but it looks really fucking cool. But yeah, you know, it's just chaoticness for no reason. I've never seen anyone build a little swirl in their roof, but I did it. You better believe I had a blast doing it and showing it off to everyone. And everyone's like, ew, this place is fucking ugly. Why is it orange and blue? Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, I love it. It's perfect. It's my baby. It's my child. Hell, if I didn't already have a house in this world, like, shit, I would have lived there. Damn, you better believe I would have. Oh, speaking of my house, I should probably show that, you know? Probably go home at some point. It's been a while since I've checked in on my dogs and my cat. You know, maybe my stove is running, I don't know. Definitely left several candles burning unattended. Here we go. I've also always thought about putting this world on like the marketplace, but I don't think I could sell it. Like I think they would be like, "Hey, you've got some male genitalia in this world. I don't think we can have that." And I'm like, "What? This statue commemorating the dick of my city? Like, come on. It's totally fine. It's just a statue." But they would be like, "No, we can't have that. You know, we got children. You know, we can't sell this." So, you know, I've always thought about it, but I'd have to censor this world, and that ruins the point of the world, which was, hey, you can come here and build whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm not gonna break it. You know, unless you know, back when I was a very immature child, then I definitely did. And then I was like, man, these meteors, man, they just come out of nowhere. And I just build a giant meteor in the crater. There was the fucking thing. Oh god, being an asshole child on the internet. Those were totally the days. Man, totally miss it. Wish I could go back to being that shitty kid. Okay, there we go. Got some flowers in there. Let's do that one too. Fuck it. There we go. Okay, now now. Nope. Okay, so we'll just do glowberries then. Because I'm like, I want something hanging down and looking really cool. Where the fuck are glowberries? I swear I'm looking at them and yeah, there they are. Okay. I'm like, I had to have been staring at them. Oh, right, I completely forgot I have to place the glowberries like on wood. Okay, well, this works. Boop. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do there, and there, and there. And then right here, and right here. There. And we'll do here, and here. Okay. Get up in there. Yeah, get up in there. Don't be shy, glowberries. You can grow. Perfect. And then I'll just let them do their thing and just grow to whatever length they're gonna grow to and produce however many berries they're gonna produce. I'm not gonna influence it. If it reaches all the way down, I'll probably trim it, but like, you know, that's it. It'll just be slight maintenance, you know? But as I build more stuff in this area, you know, these will grow and do their thing and it'll be beautiful. It'll be truly, truly beautiful. Okay. Now, I might split this into another part because I'm already realizing this time is running for a while. So I might need to end this soon, which sucks, you know, because like I don't want to, but I think I have to. So, you know, thank you guys so much for joining me as I build this tree. And then next time I will build up the cafe part and maybe have like a little patio area right here or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, there's a nice park here as well, so people could always just go into the park. I call it Mystic Park. These are floating because they don't sit down on blocks, I guess. So I just figured, ooh, we have little floating lanterns. It's cute. It's got a little fresh fruit, and I built this tree, and I built this tree. They look very simplistic. You know, it's small scale shit. But yeah, alright. I will see you guys next time with a name for this tree. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!